Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss the histology of the spinal cord. Spinal cord in transverse section is oval in shape, as you can see, and overall the somewhat it vary in different segments, but the general appearance of and the histological structure is same in all the segments. Firstly, there is a central canal in the center, you can see here, which is lined by the ependymal cells, which are simple cuboidal. So the central canal is lined by the cuboidal ependymal cells. Now dorsal, or you can say posterior to the central canal, is the septum, which is known as the posterior median septum. This one is the posterior median septum, and it contains the neuroglial cells. And ventral, or you can say anterior to the central canal, is the anterior median fissure. This is the fissure and this one is the septum. Now the spinal cord have the gray matter as well as the white matter. Gray matter is inside and white matter is outside. Gray matter is shaped like H, and this can you appreciate, this is the H shaped gray matter all around the central canal. So then when there is the H appearance, we will see the two dorsal limbs of H, which are known as the posterior horn. These are the dorsal limbs or the posterior limbs of the H, which are the posterior horn, or you can say the dorsal horn, and they contain the sensory neurons, while anterior or ventral limbs of the H are known as the ventral horn or the anterior horn, and they contains the motor neurons. Now the gray matter, which is located dorsally, it connects the two posterior horns, and this is known as the posterior gray commissure. Posterior gray commissure. Likewise, ventrally, the gray matter which connects the two ventral horns is known as the ventral gray commissure. Then as you can see here, just two horns, dorsal and the ventral horn, but in the thoracic and the first and the second lumbar segments, you can also appreciate a lateral horn which will be here in between the dorsal and the posterior horn, and this lateral horn contains the motor neurons which have the preganglionic sympathetic fibers. So this will you find in just thoracic and the lumbar, first lumbar and the second lumbar lesion. Then as you can see in detail the gray matter. And what will you draw in this gray matter? You will draw all the ventral sensory neurons and the motor neurons and the glial cells. These are the blood vessels. Now we will discuss the white matter. In the white matter we have posteriorly dorsal white column and anteriorly ventral white column. Where dorsal white column is present? It is present between the posterior median septum and the dorsal horn on each side. Similarly, the ventral white column is present between the ventral horn and the anterior median fissure on each side. And here you will draw the nerve fibers. In the white matter you will draw the nerve fibers and also the blood vessels, and definitely glial cells where are the oligodendrocytes, which will you draw. I hope you understand. Thank you.